field trip, Charlotte field trip. We, me and Rachel and Valerie and Ashton, our student, we're all here at Tantara Farms, and Clayton, can you wave? Yeah, there's Clayton.
Hey, Clayton.
So we love Tantara Farms.
Oh, yes, yes.
We love it. And so by coincidence, Valerie and I have been telling people to come here for years, and every time I come, I have to leave my checkbook in the car because I overspend. So we wanted to tell you a little bit about our favorite blends, how we love to mix and match, and we wanted Clayton to tell us a little bit more about how to choose a great healthy olive oil and a little bit of kind of fun tips and facts about balsamic vinegar. So there we go. So that's what we're gonna do today. We've already done our taste testing. We already figured out which vinegars and oils we're gonna purchase. But Valerie, what's your buys today? What are you gonna buy?
Oh, I always buy the lemon olive oil because I use that on so many things. I work kale up. I massage kale once a week and store kale for the
You
week.
keep talking about that, and I
love
need to
that.
try it. I
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet.
But the reason that I send patients down here is we try to get them to quit taking in so much sugar, and we want them to become fat-burning machines.
Amen. Yes.
So you can add a lot of flavor to your foods by these flavored olive oils.
Right.
So I have like a big cupboard of them, and you just pull out Tuscan or garlic or
Yes.
lemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason I always send people here is I'm really trying to get people away from bottled salad dressing. If you read those ingredients, holy cow, you will not recognize most of the ingredients. They have sugar and they have high omega-6 oils, which we kind of tell people to kind of move those out of their diets. So this is the safe place. This is a safety zone.
Yes.
You can try anything in here and you know you're adding great nutrition to whatever you're fixing. So that's why I send people here. I love
And it makes a great date night because if you look over here, he has them in these beautiful tubs.
Yes.
And you can go around and taste the different olive oils and balsamic vinegars, and by the time you've tasted them, you had a whole meal.
That's right. That's right. And you pick out your favorites, and it's just so much fun. So Clayton over
Yes.
here.
Yeah, he's
Hello.
going to talk about some avocado oil.
Yeah. So in addition to a really big selection of extra virgin olive oils and flavor infused extra virgin olive oils and balsamic vinegars, we do carry a couple other options. The avocado oil, it's a wonderful option for high heat cooking. So its smoke point is 520 degrees, which is more than peanut oil, canola oil, which we know those oils are really bad for us. And another wonderful thing is all oils are going to oxidize when they take heat. And avocado oil is one of the lower oxidizing oils. And so when we eat oils that have been taken in by heat, it oxidizes. We eat and we have those oxidants in us, and they kind of wreak havoc on whatever we're predispositioned to, whether it's cardiovascular disease or brain health. So we want something with low oxidizing, and so that's what avocado oil does. So you can still do stir fries, you can do reverse searing, you can do sauteing, a lot of fun things with it, and have a low oxidizing oil. So that's why we really enjoy the avocado oil. And then we have the toasted sesame oil, which is another wonderful oil. Our favorite thing to do, we don't do a whole lot of cooking with it. It's really aromatic, really nutty, and a lot of those healthy fats that you were mentioning earlier. So we love a lot of Asian different cuisines, and so that's perfect for that.
And a lot of times I just put that on salad and I don't even use balsamic vinegar because that has such an intense flavor that it just really makes the taste buds pop when you're eating your salad.
100%.
Yeah, that toasted makes it so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Love
Yeah. And then Clayton, you were telling us some information about how they make balsamic vinegars. Can you help us understand that a little bit
Yeah,
more?
so that's a really common question of people wondering what balsamic vinegar really is. And so balsamic is made from grapes, and that's really all that is in this. And so you were saying get away from the salad dressings in the stores because there's so many different things added to them. So when you get a good olive oil and a good balsamic, you have two ingredients. You have grapes and you have olives, and so that's the great thing about it. But so balsamic vinegar is made from grapes. So they crush the grapes and then they'll heat them up to where there's a really high sugar content, and that's what it'll age for 12 years minimum, and that's what feeds it and ferments it into a vinegar, and then it lowers the sugar level, and that's what we were talking about earlier about the nutritional value of all of the balsamics.
tell us, we didn't ask you this earlier, but how do they then make the different flavor of balsamics?
Infused with natural flavors.
Okay.
No artificial flavorings, no colorings, no added sugars, no anything, and so that's another amazing thing about it too.
So great,
Yep.
so great. How do we know when we're picking a good quality olive oil?
There's a lot of different factors. The first one is making sure you get a really young olive oil. So olive oil it'll carry its benefits for only 2 years after it's been pressed. So all of our olive oils, we always carry 3 different plain olive oils, a mild, a medium, and a robust. And they're always going to be less than 2 years old. And then we get them tested. So we send them to a lab, and I get back a lot of different numbers with that to make sure that they were an early harvest, that they didn't sit around long, that they're really the age that they say they are. And so a really good way, if you're at home, open up your olive oil, pour a little bit out, and drink it. You kind of slurp it, and it's really a polite way to do it. You just kind of slurp it around,
Yeah.
and then you can tell it'll give kind of a pepperiness on the back of your throat.
Yes.
If it does that, then that lets you know all those antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, the health benefits are in it. If it doesn't kind of give that pepperiness on the back of your throat, it's really good for keeping things from not sticking on your pan then at that point. And there's no benefits from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you get your olive oils from different countries.
We do. So there's the Northern Hemisphere crush and the Southern Hemisphere crush. So most of our Southern Hemispheres are going to come from Chile. And then our Northern Hemisphere crushes, they'll come from Spain, they'll come from Greece. I've had some from Tunisia. And so we have different relationships with small farmers to be able to get a really good olive oil. And then the farmers will send them to different shows and get judged. And we always want to get at least 1 gold medal olive oil. So we'll always carry a gold medal olive oil. And it's not judged upon any other olive oils, just itself of the quality of it. And when you get a gold, there's not a better olive oil for that harvest in the world.
And so what are you carrying right now, your gold medal?
A Greek Koroniki, and it's a medium olive oil, and it's a wonderful olive oil, great polyphenol count, which lets you know that there's really good antioxidants and anti-inflammatories in it. So it's just a wonderful olive oil.
I'm gonna need one of those.
I know. I thought we were done.
And then you were saying on the balsamic vinegars that
Yeah.
they age for 12 years, but sometimes they age for 25 years?
They can go longer, but obviously the longer it ages, the more expensive it becomes. And so when you get into those 25 and plus years, these bottles then turn into, around $200 to $400 a bottle. But ours are really affordable, $17.95 usually for that size. And then we have a few other options.
So I
as
have
well.
to special order that $400.
Yeah, we'll have
Oh
to do
my.
that for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Ashton, we also have a student with us today. Ashton is from Cox College. She's going to become a dietitian here in another year and a half or so. So Ashton, what did you try? What did you love? What have you?
Oh, I just tried the pesto because olive oil, because I'm obsessed with basil and all the herbs that go into that, and just pesto in general, Italian things. I love it, so that was my favorite.
Was it olive oil you said? It was
Yeah,
a pesto.
olive
How
oil.
was it?
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be that flavorful, but it really popped.
So we try to get people off of cheese for autoimmune disease, and so it's good to drizzle that pesto olive oil on gluten-free pizza crust to give you
Yeah.
that
Delicious.
popping flavor. your taste buds.
Right. And then Rachel is also with us. Whoa, we're gonna drop.
Just taking my job. Oh, did it cut off?
No,
Oh,
no, it's
Lord.
fine. You're on.
Okay.
So what are you buying?
Well, Donna recommended the cinnamon pear balsamic, so I'm getting that because that's like her all-time. That's your all-time favorite. And then, what was the olive oil that you liked?
The blood orange.
Yeah, blood orange olive oil.
Awesome.
So I
What are
think
you gonna
that'd be
do with
delicious.
those?
I don't know. I think I could put it mostly on my salads, but
Yeah.
I think on my meat too. I could do the cinnamon pear balsamic on my protein. I think that would be really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, everybody. Any last thoughts or words or
Yeah, why don't you
tips?
tell us where you're located?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So Tantara Farms, we're at 4121 South Fremont Avenue, pretty much the corner of Republic Road in Fremont, just north of that intersection.
Right next to the bicycle shop in Korea, right behind
Yep,
the
that's
Walgreens.
it.
Right,
A lot of
right.
healthy things going on right here.
Absolutely.
We send tons of people up here. Thank you so much for being
Well,
here.
thank you.
Valerie, tell us the address of Charlene and a little bit about Charlene.
Well, we're located in Ozark, Missouri at 5528 Farmers Branch Road. And my husband, Dr. Ken Charlin, is one of the few functional medicine neurologists in the country. So we work with people with brain health and autoimmune disease and watch them thrive and flourish.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.